know what's my biggest turnoff about girls this year? The fact that they expect everything and want to give nothing in return. That's what it is. It's
That's
like
every fucking year.
you know what it is?
Entitled then.
Exactly. It's entitlement, but it's not even just that. You know, you ever heard the phrase, oh, relationships are like 50-50? I don't buy into that. Relationships are 100-100. Everyone's got to be putting in something that they actually like believe in actually doing that, right? And I just feel like girls now, because of whatever, because of social media and because of just this expectation that, oh, like I'm a woman in today's society, so therefore I am entitled to certain things. And the craziest thing is you only ever see that in America. You don't see that in other parts of the world, you know? Obviously, yes, I'm not in favor of women being like fucking like decapitated if they, you know, don't subscribe to certain beliefs, you know? I'm not in favor of that. But what I will say is, look, you are right. You want to enter into this relationship with someone, right? You have to understand that there are certain things that are going to come along with that, regardless of whether you like them or not. And if you don't like that, that's fine. But don't go into a relationship expecting that you're not going to have to do those things.
Biggest turnoff for girls this year?
About girls this year.
That Sukiyana rap shit. That
The what,
asshole
sorry?
looking shit and all that.
The what? Sorry again. Sorry. It's,
What that that Sukiyana rap, that sexy red asshole looking shit. Where did that come from?
Okay, yeah.
Where'd that come from? I got you. We don't do that.
What? Why do you think guys are on that flex nowadays? Because you know what? Some other girls said that a lot of guys nowadays like to be pegged. Nah, mate, we ain't on that flex. So why you think this is rampant now? This movement thing about this?
I don't know. It's just the change of generation. Like, this is.
Cause I ain't about that life.
Hell no.
You know?
Like, head is good, but beyond that is extra.
So if a guy says to you, look, I like you, you're attractive, don't want a relationship with you, I just want to blow you back out, would you be down with that?
Well, girls like to be lied to, so I don't know if I'd want to hear that either. Like, I don't know what I want.
So what? But you want honesty, but you don't want guys saying that to you then?
Yeah.
What's the best way a guy can say to you, I don't want to sleep with you, that's it, I don't want to be with you? The nicest way, the most respectful way you can say it to you.
Still tell the girl that you appreciate her. Like, don't make her feel like unwanted. And then just say what you said. That would be a good way. Like, because it's honest, but you're still like flattering the girl.
I appreciate you, I like you.
But you're saying you're not the right person for her.
Okay.
That's a good way.
So I appreciate you, I like you. You're a wonderful woman. You know, I don't want to be with you, but let me blow you back out one night and I buy some roses and chocolates. And
I don't think I would be with the guy who said they're gonna blow my back out.
Okay.
That's so gross. But like.
But so what's the best way someone can say it to you then? Is that by being respectful? Along those lines.
I want to fuck you. Like, I wouldn't want to hear I want to blow your back out. I don't know. Like, that just doesn't sound like sexy. Like, I'm gonna blow your back out.
Why did he cheat on you?
I don't know. I'm hot and I'm fucking likable, so I'm not sure.
Did he cheat on a hotter girl than you, or just he just?
I don't know. It was just on Tinder. It was like 1 million people.
Oh damn. Okay. How about yourself then? Biggest turn about guys this year.
Lying.
And why do you think guys lie?
What? Liars.
Why do you think guys lie?
I don't know. Maybe to cover things up, to try to impress you.
Have you ladies ever lied in the past though?
Yeah.
Lied, but
It's
not
different.
about like in like really important things.
What did you lie about?
No, don't ask her.
No. What did you lie about?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, that bad madness.
My biggest is like if I go out with a guy and he doesn't say get home safe, like I'm done with you. I'm not talking
So
to
he
you.
doesn't care about you basically.
Yeah, like if you can't even say as simple as get home safe or like let me know when you get home okay, like you're dead to me, like you're not it.
I guess just like not having your life together maybe.
In what respect? Just like a bum or something, or no job, no
Like
career,
a bum,
no
no job, yeah. Like bum energy.
So have you ever been with a woman in your life?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
What's the reason you left your last partner then?
Oh, jeez.
Tell me the reason you left that man.
Pathological liar.
Alright, so basically undercover narcissist then, yeah?
Yeah.
And what yourself?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Pathological
Right,
liar.
yeah.
So why do you think guys lie then? Why do you think guys lie to you?
They are sick in the head.
They have deep-rooted
They
issues.
need to go to therapy.
That they need to work out.
So much therapy.
Do you think women are better at doing therapy than guys then?
No, I think women need to go to therapy too.
Yeah.
You
But I
do
think
therapy.
we're more often too.
Yeah.
You do therapy as well?
Yeah.
You know what, I believe you then, man. I believe you.
Yeah.
I believe you, man. You look a bit of a psycho to it, to be honest.
I'm a bit psycho.
Yeah, you look a bit psycho to it, to be honest. I think it's the eyes, but you're like a nice psycho.
Oh yeah.
A nice psycho.
A nice
Yeah,
psycho.
a nice psycho. Someone you
Okay.
could talk to, entertain or something.
Yeah.
You might not scratch somebody's car, but you're gonna let them know, like, you're happy, do you know what I'm saying?
Turn off?
Yeah.
You go first.
About guys this year, 2023.
Okay. Lack of communication, I would
Okay,
think.
in what respect? Doing messaging or talking to you, letting know where you stand with them or what?
Just so, like what their intentions are.
Communication, like what you're doing
Yeah.
today. Like, you can't go all day without texting someone.
Oh, okay. You meant general like day-to-day communication then.
Yeah.
Okay then. But I think as guys, we don't do much. We literally get up, go work, and that's it.
Yeah.
Whereas you want us to tell us who you spoke to, where you went, what you ate.
Like just like
Look at her face like. What?
I
We're
just feel like you
different.
need to like, you need to like within every 3 hours, like I want to know what you're doing
Why do you think guys don't communicate then?
because they're playing games.
You mean they're like chatting to another girl on the side or something, or not that interested in you, or?
Yeah, they got too much going on.
They got that, or they think that the girl's playing a game, so they're like, oh, I don't want to give this girl attention because, she's talking to this one, that one, this one, so I'm gonna talk to this one, that, and this one.
Can I ask you a question?
I mean, you can answer the question.
Come on.
Get in there.
Okay, I think it's when they say they want to go on a date to somewhere that's not.
What are you talking about, Vic?
If they want to go on a date somewhere that's like a dive bar, and then if they don't offer to pay,
They don't offer to pay. That's mad. Okay,
the
that's fair.
right?
Question?
Your biggest turn off about guys this year.
If they don't offer to pay,
Your biggest turn off about guys this year.
Some guys don't have a good job, they can't pay.
You can't be
And
speaking
that
off the
sucks.
mic, man. You're in the mic. Come
Wait.
on, get involved. Get involved.
why are they? Some guys can't.
The guys
offer to
that don't have any job.
Yeah.
So bums then.
Yeah.
All right. So guys not got no jobs or bums.
No.
Any
Guys
any
are
guy.
I love a freelance artist.
Any guy
but
with a
if
clothing
they,
brand.
No, I do.
What's wrong with clothing brands?
Any guy with a clothing brand.
What's wrong with clothing brands though?
Yeah, if he's really into streetwear, that's a big red flag.
You're into what? Sorry.
If he's really into streetwear,
Streetwear.
yeah, that's a big red flag.
Okay.
Okay, she wants to go. She wants to go.
Molly
A
has
guy having a clothing brand, like, whatever. It's kind of hot. What do you mean?
Biggest turn off about guy this year.
I mean, like, probably have another source of income, but it's fun. Shut up.
Any guy that like is like half-assed about his like. If a guy like has like a clothing brand, but he's like weird about it, and he's like, yeah, I sell T-shirts, but like he doesn't actually care about it, like you're weird. Like,
So he just pays it for the money,
I
then?
want a guy that like is passionate about the arts. Like,
That feels very specific about a guy. Are you trying to
yeah,
find out a
like
guy?
if you
A guy
want to
that
start a
doesn't have
clothing, if you
ambition.
want to be like a hoodie, like if you want to be like fucking like Kith or whatever, like commit to it. Like don't be like, oh, I made a hoodie one time and like
All
sold
right,
it to
so
your
what's
friends.
this guy's name?
Like,
'Cause I think it's very personal now. What's the brother? What's the brother's name?
I have his name.
In an ideal relationship for yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you bringing to the table then for the woman?
I'm bringing everything. I'm bringing everything that I have. I'm bringing everything that comes with me. You know,
So
like
give me an example. What is that? What is that then? So a woman
So,
knows.
like, for example, right? So, say that we're like going out on a date, right? And I want to go to a certain place, and she wants to go to a certain place. What we do is we have a conversation about it. We figure out exactly what is the best for both of us, what would acquiesce for both of us, right? But if it's a situation of where she doesn't want to make a decision, and therefore I'm forced to make a decision, right?
Man said forced.
Well, no. We'll put it that way, right? Well, no, just purely based on the fact that she, for whatever reason, doesn't want to decide. She tells me, "Oh, you decide," right? But then afterwards, she complains about it. But I'm like, "But you asked me to make the decision for you,
But
so
know
why
what-
are you
know what
complaining
that is,
about
though,
it?"
innit?
Oh, I know exactly what it is.
She got an idea in her head.
Right.
First one you say yeah, she's like
Yeah.
nah, I like it. Second one, nah. Third one, yeah. You're like, okay, now I know what she likes.
Yeah.
That's what they basically want.
Yeah, but my whole thing is, I'm a big fan of like decision making in the moment and understanding that whatever that decision is, whether you like it or not, that's what's gonna happen. So this whole idea of like, oh, I make a decision, oh, but that's not what I really wanted. It's the second thing. I don't buy in that.
When's the only time you can cheat? Like what time? When is it
Cheat?
acceptable to cheat?
When you know it's over. Like, when it's like, I know it's no coming back from it.
Oh, so if you're still in a relationship, you know it's over.
Yeah,
you're
it's
gonna
like-
cheat.
And just
But
to get
so-
it,
just
just
to
to
end
get
it.
off your back, like, all right.
Nah, you're mocking it,
Yeah.
bro. You're mocking
Get
it.
out of here, like, all right, listen, it's done. Like, I did what I did and just move on.
Have you ever cheated in the past?
You know, like, write a little song, huh?
Little sir.
I love this question. What's your biggest turn off? My
But that's
biggest turn off.
This year about guys. This
Doing
year.
drugs. Oh, no, that's not my answer. That's not my answer at all.
Drugs, yeah?
Not
paying for anything.
Cocaine in specifics? No. Mine is when they have beat shoes on. Like
Or
when they
BO.
don't play like any.
No, like when they're
shoes-
not interested in like any sports or nature.
No, mine is like if they got their shoes
Nope.
at like Kohl's.
So just these shoes then.
It's the shoes. It's the only the shoes.
When they
I
have
don't care about the
strong
pants.
BO. Let's highlight in that one.
Just
Alright,
say.
so strong BO, dusty
Oh,
shoes,
that's good.
and what
And
yourself?
like shoes from Kohl's.
Well, no, I was like when they don't offer to pay for anything.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Why do you think guys don't have to pay on dates then?
Why they should pay?
No, not dates. I'm just talking about like a bar. Like you can buy a singular.
Like buy
drink.
me a drink.
I mean, if you're my girl, I buy you a drink. If I don't know you, I'm not buying you a drink. Do you know what I'm saying?
Then that's
Oh, well,
okay.
of
I'm
course
just gonna
not,
be
but,
turned
like,
off.
No,
No,
but like if
why
you
should
want
alright, so why should a guy buy you a drink at the bar?
if you want to turn
Okay,
me
I
on.
have to go.
want to turn you on. But before her, like, what was hard for you about dating?
I'd say making that first move was always tough. I mean, we're young. I mean, I was 18, so I just moved out to college.
Yeah,
so I was
okay.
like, I was nervous even being in the bar. I didn't even know how to order. So
Yeah.
that was definitely the struggle.
So what was your like kind of like go-to line, your pickup line, or what was your smooth with the chat to a woman back in the day?
Back in the day, see, it was always like a wingman situation. You know,
Alright.
we'd always do like you let me introduce you to my friend.
Okay.
But really, I was introducing myself through my friend. Kind of slipping in that.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Did it always work?
I mean, I think it worked out in this with
Oh,
her.
it worked
So.
All right. So what was your worst time when someone just went tits up like you're like, oh, this is fucking gone terribly wrong for me?
Oh, too many times.
Give me one that stands out then.
I'll say so. There's one time I was meeting up with some friends it was in college, and it was
Okay.
it was my first Valentine's Day in college. So I asked this girl, I was like, hey, let's do lunch, or I introduced we went to some friends like some weeks prior.
Yeah.
She had just stood me up. I was just waiting. She was like, oh yeah, come to your dorm. We'll do a whole movie night. I was so hyped. I was like, yeah.
So did you ask her like, yo, like, where are you?
Yeah. I was like, hey, what's up? Ghosted. Just got ghosted. And it was humbling. It was humbling for sure.
Yeah,
I was,
it
all
is.
my mates were gone. They were all out with their girlfriends or having fun, and I was just like sitting in the dorm alone.
You were sitting thinking like, I'm gonna sit with her, put my arm around her.
Exactly. I was like, I had
moves I'm gonna
a
do.
game plan
Next
that
thing
went out the
like,
door.
yeah, you fucking bitch. Where do you like try to chat to girls then? Is it bars or dating apps or out and about?
Yeah, wherever it is, like it's kind of just like, oh, if I'm at a bar and I see a girl I like, I might chat her up. If I'm out in the street and I see a girl I like,
So what's
I might need a little bit more
what's your
confidence.
go-to
in all
move then in the bar then? Like, what are you gonna do? How do you smooth talk yourself in?
I kind of just wing it in the moment.
Wing it,
I
okay.
definitely have like some stuff
On
that
the
was,
spot kinda guy, I
like the
hear that.
fallback options. Like I'm just gonna go up and say whatever. But like if I think of something along the way, that's even better. Cool. Or like if I can't think of anything, I'll just kind of default to like, hey, I just thought you were cute, or
Yeah. And how's that
hey,
working
I just
out for
wanted
you
to
then?
meet you. Not well. No, I don't
Okay.
know. No, I guess like depends on. I feel like I've been striking out lately because I've been self-sabotaging. Because I've
In
been
what
just
way?
like, yeah, I'll open perfectly. It will go very well.
Okay,
And then like for example, the other day I told a girl, I was like, I like your glasses, and she was like, I like your beard, and then I was like, cool. And then I walked away. That's kind of
bro,
my fault.
come on,
'Cause
man.
I couldn't think of anything else. Like, what do you say after that? Like, hi, I'm Josh, I guess.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Josh. How you doing? You
And then,
okay?
like, yeah,
What's your
like,
name?
What are you doing? You like this place and the basic stuff. I asked a lot of basic questions. I think that's my
No, the
problem, too.
basics fine. It's 3 basics, 1 deep. 2 basics, 1 deep. Then let it flow.
My problem is like I can't think about all this stuff while I'm in the conversation. If I stop
Okay,
and
so
think
if
how
you-
many times to
No,
say
no,
that,
okay, please don't
No, no,
count.
no.
But if you're talking, you gotta let it flow.
Right, that's
you
what
can't.
I try
If you
to
stop,
do.
if you stop and have that awkward like silence, like, then it just gets ruined because the guy's like, okay, is he looking at me weird or what? They start
Yeah.
overthinking. You get me? They get triggered.
That's my problem. I'm like just trying to go with the flow, and then nothing comes out, and then I stop. I'm like, crap. What do I say?
Would you get with a short guy? That's a no then. That's a straight no. You ain't gonna even tell me. Her face says it all.
I've been with the short guys. I actually don't like guys who are too tall because I feel like I can't like be on the same level with them. Like I can't like make the first move.
Okay, how tall is too tall?
Like over 6'4" would be too tall.
Okay.
Like I would like this is perfect because you could just like
Perfect. Yeah.
when they're
Okay.
too tall. Like I like to feel tall. Like I like to be like a taller woman. I'm wearing heels. But if they're too
So-
tall, I feel like they just see the top of my head and like it's just like
so like
I
6'2"
feel like,
is like a kissable
perfect.
height then, isn't it?
yeah.
So what's your ideal man then? What kind of guys you go for?
I like guys with dark hair. I like guys who have something wrong with them.
Something wrong with them?
Yeah.
Could you elaborate? What do you mean by something wrong with them?
I usually like
Chip off the shoulder on that.
or like I also like mysterious guys.
So you're like a bit of a bad boy then, innit?
Not bad boy.
Bit of a bad
like,
boy.
I wouldn't want an asshole. Like I like nice guys.
Oh,
Actually.
bad boy's not an asshole. bad boy. He could be a nice guy, but also.
No, I want a loyal, tall, dark, and handsome, and sweet to me, and tells me I'm pretty and stuff, and is good at sex.
What's the question a guy should never ask a woman?
How many kids do you want to have? Is a off topic.
That's so true.
Okay, that's fine.
Why is that bad? That's not a bad question. How many kids do you want? If it's
Because
serious.
what if you don't want kids?
I'm saying like a guy that I've met for the first time that says, do you want to have babies?
Okay, that's mad then. If a guy asks you about your weight, that's fair, yeah. What about when you want a guy's height then as well? Like, what's your height? Are you 6 foot under 6 foot?
But I also know if a guy says that he's 5'11", he's
The height you can know. Like I can look at you and I can know what your height is.
What do you think my height is?
I think you are 6'1".
Okay, so
6'2", but close.
Here's just the thing
Exactly.
if a man says they're 5'11", they're 5'9".
If you were actually 5'11", you'd say you're 6 foot.
Exactly.
If you
you're
were 6
6
foot,
you're
fine, you say
5'10".
whatever. But you would never actually say you're 5'11".
Exactly.
If you say you're 5'11", you're not.
I mean, I say I'm 6'2", I'm 6'2", like, you know.
See, if you
That's what I'm saying.
See,
It's like you're
honestly,
6'2",
the thing
you're
is,
6'2".
if you say you're 5'11", there's no fucking chance you're actually 5'11". Like, why would you lie and say like, oh, I'm like 1 inch under the threshold of 6 foot?
If a guy says that they work in finance, and they can't,
That's the biggest
and
red
if the
flag.
guy says they work in finance,
If you live in Murray Hill, go fuck yourself.
first of all, Murray Hill's a total turnoff. And then if you say that you work in finance and you
Yeah.
can't explain what you do, I'm sprinting away.
What's the biggest toxic thing about yourself?
Jealousy.
You're a jealous woman.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't
You
care.
look jealous. You
Yeah.
shy. I hear that.
Yeah, I feel like I'll show up. Like if you're at a bar, I will show up.
Are you
I'll
causing?
watch you, like,
are you
I-
causing a riot or just sitting there watching from
No,
far?
I'm
Like,
not. I'm not causing a riot. I'll watch from a distance, see what you're up to, and then I'm like, okay. Yeah.
how
Then I
about,
know
how
what
about
my
yourself
mood
then?
is. Yeah. I'll ask you something that I already know the answer to.
I think a lot of girls generally do that. They'll ask us a question, they know the whole fucking story, but like, you know what? I'll give you a chance. I'll give you one chance to tell me the story from your side. You know?
Just to see what you look like when you lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you ever caught a guy out in a lie like that when you have to give the guy a chance to say something when you know the whole story, but he chose to lie to you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Please give me one story then, where that happened then. 'Cause I'm actually genuinely intrigued.
Well, I was at a table with my boyfriend and I asked him about something and he said, no, it's not really happening. And I knew it was happening. I looked at him and I was like, really? And then I told him how I knew. Yeah.
And what was the response to that?
He was like,
Was it?
yeah, just stuttering. I don't really know. Yeah.
Lad, stop stuttering, yeah? They cut you. So why do you think you're single then?
I just broke up with my boyfriend of over 7.5 years, so
7.5 years. That's
Yeah.
mad. And why'd you break up with him?
I didn't feel like it was going to work out any longer term. We'd been trying to work on things, and I was seeing that it wasn't changing.
7 years is a long time.
It
So
is.
at what stage do you think, nah bro, it's good, have a good night, take care? Because there
You
must have been a
talking
time.
about
It might have been like 6 years, 6.5 years, or just up to 7 before the 7s for like when? Or was it way before that where it's been chopping away bit by bit, you thought I'm gonna give it some time, give it some time.
It's been
Now you just like, fuck it.
whittling away for a while, where I've been asking and trying to express what I needed for quite a while, and I was just seeing the same things where he'd make a little bit of a change and then it would backtrack.
So
and
you
make a little
default
bit
back to what it was and stuff.
Yeah.
So you didn't actually want to change, you're just trying to like tweak it for the now.
just placating the complaints essentially.
Okay.
And at a certain point I said, you know what, the love isn't strong enough to make this work forever. I should cut my
And
losses.
what was his response to that then? Once you said, nah bro, take care. Was he like,
He was very surprised. He thought things had been getting better recently, and I was like,
I love them guys, sorry.
no, you, like that just shows how out of touch you were, so that didn't work out too well.
So
no.
you told him everything that you wanted him to change, he tweaks a little bit, went back to default, and then surprised that you didn't want him anymore.
Yeah, I think I gave him enough chances at that point.
Okay.
So yeah, that happened 2 weeks ago, so that's why I'm single.
So has a guy ever lied to you in the past?
Of course.
Obviously.
Okay, what kind of things do guys lie about to you then? 'Cause I feel like lies vary, like it could be something stupid or something really big.
You can go from height to size to your career to anything.
Okay.
Like there's many things that guys lie about.
And have you ever lied to a guy in the past?
I think it's like about where you live
Nothing
in-
about like substantial. Like I'll lie to him like, oh, like I'm not hanging out with my girlfriends.
I think it's
Or,
also
I
about
don't
like
know.
where guys go out in the city. Like I think a lot of guys like to hype up where they go out in the city and they're like, oh, we have a table here, we have a table there, and I'm like,
Oh, they
do
love
you?
to pull the table card. They'll be like, I have a table at Bar and Lounge. So I'm like, I do not care, but like, whatever.